We are Team Infinity Gauntlet from Techno International Newtown, Kolkata. Here we are presenting our solution for Smart India Hackathon 2024. Our team has worked upon the problem statement SIH 1668, which is creating an application to identify the presence of government-issued personally identifiable information PII, embedded in document and data inadvertently or otherwise. We have developed our own application for this problem. Imagine you waking up one day and just find out that your most sensitive personal information like your Aadhaar number, bank detail, passport detail along with your passport number, name and phone number is being freely circulated on social media platform like Telegram. It's a nightmare for any of us, isn't it? But it's not just a hypothetical. It's happened in 2023 and it's involved the COVID app which many of us used for COVID-19 vaccine. On June 12, reports surfaced that a bot on the messaging platform Telegram leaked the highly sensitive details such as citizen's name, Aadhaar number and passport detail simply by inputting their phone number. A similar incident took place in October 2023. Resecurity, an American cybersecurity firm, revealed a concurrent breach where 815 million Indian citizens' personal data, including Aadhaar number and passport detail, were being sold on the dark web. The price? A staggering $80,000. The data was allegedly stolen from the Indian Council of Medical Research (ICMR), which has faced the 6,000 cyber security attacks in the past year. The massive data leak shocked many people, showing just how vulnerable sensitive information can be if it is not properly protected. Both incidents thought different in origin, underlying a common problem: the vulnerability of personal identifiable information (PII) in large government systems, whether it's a COVID portal or the Indian Council of Medical Research (ICMR). This event highlights repeated the failure in securing some of most sensitive data entrusted of this platform. These kind of breaches keep happening because many organizations don't have a strong enough cybersecurity measure in place, making them easy target for hackers. Cyber criminals are also becoming more advanced, constantly finding a new way to break through a security defense. Large databases like those held by a government agency are particularly attractive because they contain a valuable personal information that can be sold or misused. And many people and institutions don't fully understand how important it is to protect PII until it's too late, leading to a lack of caution when it comes to securing sensitive data. So first of all, we should know what PII is. PII refers to any information that can be used to identify an individual, like name, address, Aadhaar number or credit card details. Once this data is leaked, it can be misused for identify theft, fraud or other criminal activity. Despite the risks of most individuals unknowingly share their PII without realizing the importance of protecting it. Often they provide the personal information online without reading the terms and conditions, unaware of where or how their data is being stored and used. The lack of awareness and creates a significant vulnerabilities, especially with the increasing of frequency data breaches. So to solve this problem, our application is here to protect you. It helps users to detect, manage and secure their PII by scanning for any sensitive information embedded in document or data. Our system alerts users to potential risks, offers solutions like masking unnecessary PII, and ensure that only essential data is shared to take control of their personal information and stay safe in this digital world.
We will cover the process of securely handling PII using advanced technologies. Our approach involves extracting, detecting, masking, encrypting, and managing sensitive data, ensuring compliance with regulations like the Digital Personal Data Protection Act 2023 and CERT in guidelines. First of all, we do user interaction and data upload. The process begins with a user uploading a document or an image that may contain sensitive information like an Aadhaar card, passport, or any government issued document. The system is designed to alert the user if they are about to share personal data that needs to be protected. Second is extracting text from images and PDFs. The system uses Tesseract OCR, which is an open source OCR engine that converts images into editable, searchable text. This is particularly useful for digitizing physical documents or scanning images to extract embedded text. This is important because personal data might be in images such as scanned copies of ID cards rather than just in plain text. Third is detecting sensitive information. After the text is extracted, the system uses Microsoft Presidio, which an AI-based tool is a customizable open source tool developed by Microsoft, designed to detect and anonymize PII such as names, addresses, ID numbers, etc. It uses advanced NLP, which is natural language processing models, to scan text for potential PII. Presidio analyzes the extracted text to identify this information. Fourth is user control over shared data. Once the PII is detected, the system notifies the user and provides the clear details of the sensitive information that is about to be shared. We ask for user consent, which part he wants to hide by masking. User can also retrieve data if he or she wants. The user can review this and decide what data they want to share with the organization and what they prefer to keep private. This allows the user to have full control over their data, preventing unintentional exposure of sensitive information. The system checks for PII requirements specific to digital facilities organization, especially those requiring Ministry of Home Affairs issued ID cards. Fifth one is use of Docker. It hosted inside a Docker container, which helps manage the application in a secure and scalable way. Docker allows the application to run in a controlled environment, ensuring it can be easily attached with the existing company codebase. Sixth is encryption and data protection. The PII is encrypted using HashiCorp Vault, which is a highly secure open source tool for encrypting and tokenizing sensitive data. It works with a variety of databases and systems, so it can work with any organization regardless which type of database they are using, which ensures that any sensitive information stored in the system is protected by strong encryption techniques. Seventh is policy management and custom rules. There is an admin control panel that allows administrators to define specific rules for how the system should handle data. This could include setting custom rules on what type of data should be flagged as sensitive and how long certain data should be retained. Eighth is data retention and access management. The system ensures that data is stored according to data retention policies set by the organizations, which define how long certain types of data should be kept. The processed PII data is securely stored in Postgres SQL. It also uses Apache Airflow to manage these policies. Additionally, identity and access management is used to control who can access data, ensuring that only authorized persons have access sensitive information. And the last is secure data sharing with organizations. After the user reviews and approves the data, it is securely shared with the organization. This ensures that the organization receives only the necessary data while sensitive information is protected according to the user's preferences.
Here is a flow diagram to our application. At first, the user uploaded the document. From this document, the text is extracted. After the extracting the text, the detect PII from the text using the Presidio. Alert the user about the PII which is submitted. The alert going to the user, there is a two pathway. Extract the PII submitted. From the user there is a consent to submit. If the user denied, then the thing is stopped. If the user is allowed, then is encrypt PII using the Hashicorp vault. Then encrypt the data, save the data according to the policy and store it in the database. If there is an alert going, so in the second pathway there is extra PII. If the extra PII is submitted, alert the user for masking or retrieve the data. Here is the user choice. If the user is masked, mask the unnecessary PII and following the previous step. If the user retrieve and delete their document. Our solution contains some innovation and uniqueness, that is the advanced PII detection, diverse database, support the prioritized constant, free to use and seamless integration ready. So here is our technology stack. To implement a robust system for PII detection, masking, encryption and secure storage, and we need to adapt a well-structured technology stack. For the PII detection and masking, Tesseract OCR for document image to extract, conversion to extract the text from upload document before the scanning for PII. Presidio, open source by Microsoft for identifying and masking the sensitive data in document. In language, we are using the encryption front-end technology, that is React.js, for a dynamic and user-friendly interface to manage user interaction with the data security option, and for in the backend, Node.js for building the scalable server-side application with API to handle the data and request the user interaction. Python for integrating Presidio and Tesseract for PI detection. And React.js for dynamic user-friendly interface to manage the user interaction with the data security option. In the backend, we are using this technology Node.js for building the scalable server-side application with API to handle the data, request and the user interaction. Python for integrating the Presidio and the Tesseract for PI detection. Hashicorp for vault for centralized and encryption and tokenized securing secrets and the PII before further processing. Docker for containerizing, ensuring seamless deployment across environment. And in the database technology and data retention policy, we are using the PostgreSQL for storing the structured data and including the user details and marks the PII information. And the Apache Airflow implement the data retention policy, automatic retention of data after the certain period of a consent withdrawal. Here is our feasibility and the analysis. The idea is feasible and utilizing the latest technologies that the organization already used. It complies with the regulation like Digital Personal Data Protection Act 2023 and CERT in guidelines for handling PII. The application is free and can integrate seamlessly into existing workflow and system. It effectively masks PII, reducing the risk of data breaches. We are facing some challenges to work through this application, that is the data usability may be limited after masking. Balancing between the data protection and the business need is crucial. Different data types need specific masking technique and making implementation complex across the system and continuous update. Our application potential impact on the target and the audience. The application greatly enhances the data privacy and the security, ensuring the sensitive PII from images and text is securely detect, store and protect. It's built the trust among the user, helps the organization meet to data protection standard. So socially improves the privacy protection by securing PII, economically reduce the cost from data breaches and increase the efficiency by automating data management, and the environmentally promotes the digital documentation, reducing paper waste and the environmental impact.